In the endless ocean of stars, a dolphin leaps, not through water, but through time itself. What if the heavens once told a story of love, loyalty, and laughter, all hidden in a tiny constellation? Among the faintest stars lies one of the most heartwarming legends of the sky, Delphinus, the dolphin. Before telescopes, before maps, sailors followed a dolphin made of starlight, and it never failed them. This is not just a constellation, it's a cosmic messenger of joy, courage, and divine rescue. When the gods needed a hero, they didn't send a warrior, they sent a dolphin. A small constellation with a giant heart, Delphinus proves that even the faintest stars can tell the brightest stories. Hidden near the celestial equator, a dolphin swims eternally, carrying secrets of ancient Greece. Tonight, dive into the cosmic sea and meet the dolphin that once saved a god's love story. Chapter 16. Delphinus, the celestial dolphin of the night sea. General information and basic facts. Delphinus is a small but distinctive constellation located near the celestial equator. It was catalogued by the Greek astronomer Ptolemy in the 2nd century. Despite its modest size, Delphinus is easily recognizable due to its kite-shaped pattern of stars, often called Job's coffin. Abbreviation: Del. Symbolism: the dolphin. Right ascension: 20h. Declination: +10 degrees. Brightest star: Rotanev, Beta Delphini. Notable stars: Sualocin, Alpha Delphini. Rotanev, Beta Delphini, Gamma Delphini, a beautiful double star. Best viewing time: late summer and early autumn, August-October. Visible from both hemispheres, best seen from latitudes between +90 degrees and -70 degrees. Greek mythology. Delphinus. Delphinus, the dolphin, is an ancient, small constellation associated with two primary Greek myths. Most commonly, it represents the dolphin that helped Poseidon win the heart of the sea nymph Amphitrite. Another popular tale identifies it as the savior of the poet Arion, who was saved from pirates by a dolphin enchanted by his music. Poseidon and Amphitrite. Amphitrite, a Nereid, sea nymph, fled to the Atlas Mountains to avoid marrying Poseidon. Poseidon sent searchers to find her, among whom was a dolphin, Delphinus. The dolphin found her, charmed her, and persuaded her to return to marry the sea god. As a token of gratitude, Poseidon placed the dolphin among the stars. The legend of Arion. Arion, a renowned 7th century BC musician and poet, was forced to jump overboard by sailors plotting to steal his fortune. A dolphin, lured by Arion's beautiful singing, carried him to safety on the coast of Greece. To honor this rescue and the creature's saving of human life, Apollo or Zeus placed the dolphin in the sky. In Greek mythology, Delphinus is associated with several stories, but the most famous involves the god Poseidon. Poseidon fell in love with the sea nymph Amphitrite, who fled to avoid his advances. Poseidon sent many messengers to find her, but only one succeeded, a dolphin. The dolphin gently persuaded Amphitrite to return and marry Poseidon. In gratitude, Poseidon placed the dolphin among the stars as Delphinus. Another tale links Delphinus to the poet Arion of Lesbos, who was thrown overboard by sailors. A dolphin, enchanted by his music, rescued him and carried him safely to shore. Both myths celebrate the dolphin as a symbol of loyalty, intelligence, and divine favor. Cultural and historical importance. Delphinus. Throughout history, dolphins have symbolized protection, guidance, and friendship. Ancient sailors viewed Delphinus as a celestial guardian guiding them safely across treacherous seas. In Roman culture, dolphins were sacred to Neptune, the god of the sea. In medieval star maps, Delphinus was often drawn playfully leaping through waves of stars, representing joy and freedom. In navigation, Delphinus served as a small but reliable constellation for identifying the celestial equator and locating nearby constellations like Aquila and Pegasus. Greek, Roman. Associated with the sea god Poseidon and the Nereid Amphitrite, or with the poet Arion of Lesbos, who was rescued from pirates by a dolphin, leading Apollo to place the creature in the stars. Alpha and Beta Delphini, named Sualocin and Rotanev by astronomer Niccolò Cacciatore, who reversed his Latinized name. Stellar objects. Features notable binaries like Gamma Delphini, globular clusters NGC 6934 and 7006, and the Blue Flash Nebula, NGC 6905. Zodiac importance. Delphinus. Delphinus, the dolphin, is a small but significant constellation in lore, often considered a sign beyond the zodiac, or lost zodiac, sign, roughly January 29 to February 8, representing philanthropy, intelligence, and freedom. Delphinus is not part of the zodiac, but it lies close to the ecliptic path. Astrologically, it is often associated with creativity, intuition, and emotional intelligence. People drawn to Delphinus are said to possess empathy, artistic talent, and a deep connection to nature and the sea. The sign beyond the zodiac. In alternative astrology, Delphinus is seen as a parent, or companion constellation that lies just outside the main ecliptic band, influencing those born under its sway. Symbolism: the sacred fish. It represents Poseidon's messenger, conveying themes of rescue and loyalty based on the myth of the musician Arion. Cultural significance. Often associated with the festival of the Delphinia, in May, it represents the spring sun's influence, opening navigation, and fostering life, revered by sailors for its navigation help. Attributes. Individuals connected to this sign are considered intelligent, creative, musical, and sensitive. Key star names. The stars Sualocin, Delphini, and Rotanev, Delphini, are uniquely named and, when read backward, reveal the name Nicolaus Venator, honoring the astronomer who named them. While not one of the traditional 12 zodiac constellations located on the ecliptic, Delphinus serves as a powerful, ancient mythological marker in the sky associated with protection and artistry. How to find Delphinus. To find the Delphinus constellation, locate the bright star Altair, in Aquila, and look east, or identify the diamond-shaped asterism, Job's coffin, northeast of Altair. It is best viewed in northern hemisphere summer, autumn, appearing as a small dolphin leaping east of the summer triangle. Use the summer triangle. Find the three bright stars Altair, Aquila, Deneb, Cygnus, and Vega, Lyra. Locate Altair and look slightly north and east to find the small, distinct, diamond-shaped pattern of Delphinus. Locate Job's coffin. The main body consists of 4 stars, Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and Delta Delphini, forming a diamond known as Job's coffin. Look east of Altair. Delphinus is about 12 to 14 degrees to the east, northeast of Altair. Look near Pegasus. The constellation can also be found by looking to the west of the Great Square of Pegasus. Best time. Evenings in late summer to early autumn, September, October. Location. Visible from both hemispheres, except Antarctica, appearing high in the sky in the northern hemisphere. Appearance. Small, distinct, and roughly diamond-shaped, with a tail, easily seen with the naked eye in dark skies. Scientific importance. Delphinus. Delphinus, the dolphin, is scientifically important for harboring active, observable binary star systems, distant globular clusters like NGC 6934 and NGC 7006, and for being the origin point of a high-energy neutrino detected by the IceCube Neutrino Observatory in 2021. It acts as a key, small, and distinct constellation in the northern sky for studying stellar evolution. High-energy particle origin. In 2021, scientists identified a high-energy neutrino originating from the direction of Delphinus, traced back to a supermassive black hole shredding a star. Globular clusters. It contains notable deep sky objects, including the globular cluster NGC 6934, approximately 50,000 light-years away, and the more distant NGC 7006, roughly 137,000 light-years away. These are critical for studying old stellar populations. Planetary nebulae. The constellation holds planetary nebulae, specifically NGC 6891 and the Blue Flash Nebula, NGC 6905, which are useful for studying the late stages of stellar life. Binary and stellar systems. Its brightest stars, Alpha Delphini, Sualocin, and Beta Delphini, Rotanev, are interesting for study, with Alpha Delphini known to be a multi-component stellar system. Candidate planet system. A potential planet was proposed in 1999 to be orbiting the companion star of Gamma 2 Delphini, although not yet formally confirmed. Galactic location. Positioned near the Milky Way, it is used to study the structure of our galaxy and provides an excellent target for observational astronomy due to its small, distinct, kite shape, often referred to as Job's coffin. As the night deepens, the dolphin of the heavens continues its eternal leap, a symbol of loyalty, courage, and divine grace. Delphinus reminds that even the smallest constellation can hold the grandest story. When Poseidon's messenger completed his mission, he was immortalized among the stars, forever swimming through the cosmic sea. But as Delphinus fades into the western horizon, another bird rises in the east, a dove carrying peace and hope. The next chapter awaits. Columba, the celestial dove of new beginnings.